Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Welcome to the Friday night edition. Eagles versus Rams with your boy JC, with your girl Symone. Let's go. What's up, Symone? How you doing?
I'm feeling great. Can't wait for Sunday. Right now my Kelly Green jersey is undefeated. So definitely will have to wear that. I'm ready to wear something different, but I don't want to break that streak. So definitely wearing the Kelly Green on Sunday, but hopefully we're 5-0.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Hey, I was at the game, the Monday night game. You was there.
That was not Monday night.
Thursday night game, the opener. My bad, my bad. It's been a long 4 games so far. I can't keep track of my, games that I want to go to or been to. But anyway, I was there. You was there. Bergen was there. The biggest story, breaking news. We broke the curse. The curse is broken.
Bergen was there. I didn't see him.
Bergen was there. I was there. You was there. So the last time us three was there, y'all two were bad luck. But we broke the curse.
You were bad luck too. You were there.
We broke the curse. Welcome back, Symone. Welcome back, Bergen, to the link. You know what I mean? We are back, baby. We're 4-0. So, before we get into an injury report, of course, injury. Today is the final injury report day. And we got a couple key injuries, man. Fletcher Cox, Big Fletch, thank God it's not a big deal. He might miss only 1 game. Kim Jurgens, he's been in and out basically throughout the first 4 games, but Opeta has stepped up. Morrow is my biggest concern because last game he balled out, and all of a sudden it's a personal matter. I don't even know what it is. Marlon, yeah, he barely plays anyway, so he's out. Sidney Brown, we made it through last game without him. I really wish he was going to be out there, but he says it was limited, but then slashed out. Covey, concussion, full practice, questionable. How could you be full practice and still be questionable? A little questioning that, injury report a little bit. And then Evans and Watkins. So what is your thoughts on the injury report?
Oh, first of all, yes, Marlon usually shouldn't be like, oh, Marlon's out. But the fact that Fletcher Cox is out, we're going to be pulling up the depth chart. So hopefully, Lord willing, hopefully one of Sidney Brown or Justin Evans comes back for this game. Justin Evans, like you said, was a full participant. Hopefully he's back. Sidney Brown, limited participant. So he's probably still doubtful for Sunday. Nicholas Morrow absolutely cannot miss this game. He only practiced because he missed practice for a personal reason. So, maybe he had traffic court, jury duty, maybe it was his cousin's birthday or something like that. So hopefully it's nothing serious. We need all hands on deck with Fletcher Cox being out, with the injuries that we already have to the secondary. Hopefully we get Justin Evans back. Quez Watkins coming back. I still want Olamide ahead of Quez Watkins. The chemistry has been building between Jalen and Olamide Zaccheaus. Quez, don't come back and try to force Quez back into the rotation just because he's healthy. We need to roll with the hot hands.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I don't think that we miss Quez at all. Mm-hmm. Like, for some reason, why do I feel like that we upgraded without Quez?
What do you mean you feel like? Because we did. Olamide is better than Quez.
Yo, I'm a Quez guy. You know what I mean? Yo, I believe in second chances, third chances. I'm an underdog. Go for the underdog all day, every day, and twice on game day. But I feel like that OZ seems like that OZ is what we wanted Quez to be. The guy
why do you think we got OZ? Why do you think we got him?
I know, but Quez was talking a lot of smack in the offseason.
I talk a lot of shit too. That don't mean nothing.
But I mean, look, the guy got hurt. You know what I mean? And he did have a couple good catches. I'm like, oh, Quez is back. Good catch, Quez. You know what I mean? Like the first couple games, and then he got hurt. So I mean, it's not really his fault.
Yeah, there's nothing his fault. But I'm saying the Eagles wanted to upgrade that position. That's why we went and got Olamide Zaccheaus.
Yeah.
We got Olamide Zaccheaus because we wanted to upgrade wide receiver 3. and it's been looking like an upgrade. Olamide with the Falcons was looking better as a third, fourth option than Quez was with us, with a worse quarterback in Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
See quickly, it's game 4, and him and Jalen already have that chemistry. Jalen went to him on that second down. Ball was dropped, tip, whatever. Jalen went right back to him on third down. Both of those catches that Olamide has made, those big catches, was definitely, they was good. Like, they're like diving, ball is low, him having to make a play on that ball. Those aren't beautifully, I mean, they were beautifully thrown, but they were like threading the needle. You know what I mean? So, like,
a touchdown, though.
Exactly.
Now, man, that was like, it took so much concentration.
Exactly.
You zoom in, it kind of was tip a little bit, and he still was able to catch the ball in stride. And bam, here you go. I mean, I feel like I'm cheating on Quez, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm cheating on Quez, man. Because I think that Quez could be the speedster. He's definitely faster than OZ.
Yeah.
So we still need a speedster to try to keep the safety defense is honest a little bit. I feel like that OZ would be good in a slot, you know what I mean? Good slot position, a possession receiver. But I don't know.
I'm not saying kick Quez off the football team. Keep him. Incorporate him.
And do what?
Huh?
Water boy?
He's still a depth piece. Olamide could go down. Devontae could go down. AJ could go down. We still need other wide receivers outside of Olamide, AJ, and Devontae.
Yeah, I mean, we got Covey and Allen. But all right, look, enough about that, man. Look, the first quarter of the season have come and gone. Like, literally. I mean, we are 4-0. We beat the Patriots in a monsoon, whatever you want to call it, an ugly, sloppy, wet game. Thank God it wasn't freezing and cold outside. It was a nice, and then we beat the Vikings. Our home opener, you was there, I was there, BG was there, a lot of people was there. We kind of make it a little closer than it was supposed to be. And then we beat who's our third game?
Bucks.
The Bucks. We went to Tampa Bay, travel again on Thursday night football. Monday night football. There we go. Monday night football, and we dominated the Bucks. And then we beat the Commanders, right? And we saw them last night looking like hot garbage, like hot trash. But the divisional points are different beasts. So the first quarter of the season has come and gone. What is your thoughts so far on the first 4 games of the season? And be honest, where did you have the Eagles being the first 4 games of the season? I'm about to put you on the spot.
I didn't do I did an overall record, but I didn't do we win this one, we lose that one, we win this. You can go look. There's no video out there like that. But I mean, I'm just glad to be 4-0. You know what I'm saying? All these wins matter. We're fighting for the number 1 seed. Definitely want to get that bye. All of these wins matter. And I've seen a lot of different promising things in every single win. We saw the offensive line get better as the season has gone on. We've seen Jalen get better as the season gone on. We've seen the offense as a whole get better as the season gone on. We've had a lot of injuries on defense, so it's been hard to judge what we really look like on defense. What our full potential of defense, the full potential of our defense could look like because of all the injuries that we've had. I want to go in this Rams game, even though the Rams are a really good opponent, and even though, again, we're coming to this game injured, don't know if our starting safeties are going to be back. Without Fletcher Cox, without Cam Jurgens, no team is 1,000% healthy anytime. I want to get a signature win. We know what this team is capable of, and it shouldn't matter what other people think, but I'm just tired of people keep bringing up close losses. The thing that we've definitely proven in all of these close losses is that we have a will to win, and we can win in multiple different ways. And everybody's head is locked in on, even though this game's been sloppy, even though this game's been ugly, let's not just, roll over and go to next week. Come out with a win. Fight to the end. That's one thing we've seen to this team. This team is scrappy, and this team is going to fight till the end. So we are battle tested. Jalen Hurts said it's better to be battle tested than to not be. So we'll see going against the Rams. It's going to be a tough game.
But are you disappointed in the first 4 games how the Eagles are winning? Or are you concerned or nervous at all?
Well, in the moment, I would be concerned, like in the heat of the game. But after stepping back and looking back, we have 2 brand new coordinators who we're 4-0. They're going to get better every game. They're going to get better as the season goes on. One of the biggest knocks on us in this offseason was all the players that we've lost and having 2 brand new play callers. And so far, with all the players that we lost through free agency and having new players and having injuries and having new play callers, we are still 4-0. We only can get better. So that is a huge positive for me. So I am much more confident in the heat of the game. Of course, I'm going to get worked up because my emotions are getting thrown around everywhere. My anxiety is getting thrown around everywhere. But taking a step back, I'm like, this team got that dog in them because close calls, no close calls, needing a stop to win the game, we've done it regardless at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, facts. I mean, me personally, I kind of feel the same way, but I will go into my first quarter of the season after I give shout out to the people that's in the chat. Joseph, Aaron, shout out to y'all. Let me see who else is in the chat. Joseph H.
What's up, John?
I just had him on. A good guy right here. You know what I mean? He do have the Rams beating us 28-7. So but he
28 to what?
28-27, I believe. That was a
28-7.
But he did make some good points. You know what I mean? Cooper Kupp coming back. We definitely going to talk about that Rams, Eagles matchup. So he did make some good points, So definitely shout out to him. Go check his channel out, man. Young YouTuber just started. Go hook him up. Go check him out. Xavier, the human crash test. Discussion, man. Who is he talking about? Quez or who is he talking about? The human crash test.
Go back to the practice report.
And that's it.
Cole, you don't get a shout out.
Yo, hey Joseph, we miss Quez like we miss COVID. That's not real good. Cole, Pat should have won, but guess what? Should have, could have. Y'all lost to who? My man,
Jonathan Garrett.
Mr. Joshua Dobbs.
But it's funny how all the former Eagles players got up for us. Like all the former Eagles blood in that Cardinals game was really playing for us. They got Kayvon, they got Zach Ertz, Jonathan Gannon, huh?
Yeah, Kaiser White.
They like shout out to y'all. Like, appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yo, and that was an Eagles home game, but it is what it is. We're not, cheerleaders or nothing for other teams, but we are this weekend. You know what? If I could get me a 49ers jersey, I would. Yo, I put a damn Bosa jersey on my.
Absolutely not. I want both of those teams to lose.
For 1 week. I don't give a damn what the 49ers are. To me, the 49ers could talk all they want. They could cry all they want. But being the Dallas Cowboys ass on national TV, after this is their playoff game, they came out. You won't believe what happened to me on Twitter a few days ago. What? I literally just tweeted out, posted exact quotes from one of their players that say this is a playoff game. And I said,
who said that?
I think Hankins, Jonathan Hankins, one of their offensive linemen or defensive man, one of the Cowboys players said this is a playoff game for us. Jerry Jones even said, "Hey, this is a big game, a measuring stick, blah blah blah." So all I did was, take his words, put it in a tweet, and say, putting so much emphasis on a Week 5 game. I can't, I'm just shaking my head. And man, them Cowboys, cowgirls came after me. Like I was lying. I mean, it was like, oh, Eagles over there. You talk about us when we talk about you. Nick Sirianni wearing Beat Dallas Cowboy t-shirt. All I did was put the exact quote of what their players said. They're so emotional. So all I got to say is this. If this is the Cowboys playoff game, what round? What round is it?
You know it's the wild card.
Wait. Hey, what round is it?
Because you know it's wild card weekend.
Might advance, but we all know that the damn goddamn divisional round is like a brick wall for y'all. A brick wall. So Cole, if you in here, if this is a Cowboys playoff game for y'all, what round is it? Please, that's all I want you to say.
Did you see Cool Cat made a Cowboys page, hate page?
Who? Oh man, look, I ain't got time to have no other drama, fake pages, nobody. You know what I mean?
It's him on the page. It's not a fake page. He be going live on there.
Oh. All right, man.
It's called y'all.
Cool Cat.
It's called y'all still them boys.
Oh my God! All right. Oh my God! Oh my God! But anyways, man. But anyway, look. The first quarter of the season for me, JC right here was outstanding. Yes, we're not clicking and on our cylinders, but it's so hard. There's a reason why there's a stat out there that once you lose the Super Bowl, you don't even make the playoffs. You are barely 500. Because you lose players, you lose coordinators and teams. Every team you play is their Super Bowl. They're coming after you left and right. We got to rise up to play the Philadelphia Eagles. To be 4-0. Offense, we're top 5. Offense, we are top 5. Defense, all because of the passing yards that we're allowing, that we're going to get into the fake yards that's out there, that we allowed. We are about 18th ranked defense, and I'm in the middle of the pack, a little bit below, all because of the passing yards. But offense, we're top 5. It is what it is. But I'm very happy where we at. Last year, people don't realize we had a lot of close games. We had a lot of close games last year. Throughout the whole season, we had at least 6, 7, 8 close games. Against what? The Colts, I can remember, was a close game. The
Lions.
The Texans, the Lions.
Colts, Texans. Green Bay.
The Green Bay. I mean, we had a lot of games, but people don't realize that because we made it to the Super Bowl. Now all of a sudden, we're supposed to be coming out here after losing 5 players on defense, key players, maybe not superstars, but they had that continuity with the defensive coordinator that made them, mesh together. So after losing those players, your defensive coordinator, your offensive coordinator, and we're still 4-0, kiss my black mother ass. We are 4-0, and all you haters could go kick rocks. You saw last night how it is hard to win in the NFL. The Commanders rise up. Pom-pom cheerleaders, they won their Super Bowl last week against the Philadelphia Eagles, and they got their ass spanked. They got their backs blown out last night against a team that haven't won in over 347 days, almost a year. Haven't won a goddamn game and got blown out at home by 20 points. It's hard to win in the NFL, but to be able to be 4-0 after losing all those players, your coaches on both sides, and trying to learn each other again to be 4-0, love it. Outstanding. I'm good. I'm great. I'm not panicking every game. I see some of y'all panicking out there, making videos, panicking. Oh, my God. Oh, we look so bad. Shut up. Shut it up. We are 4-0. This is a learning process. Last year, we started clicking after a bye week. We were week 7 or 8. I know, Symone, go ahead.
We was clicking. First of all, this ain't last year.
Yeah, this ain't after a bye week last year. Remember last year? And that's how the team was getting to us because we could not score in the second half. But after our
Regardless, first of all, this ain't last year, period. I agree with everything that you said, except we started clicking. Except we started clicking after the bye week. Week 2, we shut down Jay Jettas and the Vikings. Week 2 was our statement game last year.
But we wasn't clicking on like being able to carry the first half to the second half. We wasn't scoring in the second half. We was one of the worst scoring offenses in the second half.
Yeah,
but
that was us.
That was us
being. We had already had the game though.
Yeah,
that was us being nitpicky.
That's the mentality that we had last year, the first half. But then
we did. But that was us being just like we're being nitpicky this year. Like, oh, why are we in these close games? Yada yada yada. That was us being nitpicky. Like, yeah, we would drop 35 and then maybe not score in the first quarter, but there was never a doubt that the other team was going to come back.
Come on, man. Stop it.
And some of those games, no.
Stop it.
Okay, man, the Vikings game.
The screen out was like, why can't we score the second half? Thank God we had a big lead. Because the second half, Bruce went up.
Yeah, but what was it? We had a big lead, though.
But
yeah, the
offense wasn't big enough.
The offense went cold in the second half, yes. But we would have scored so much that we were never like, oh, is this team going to beat us? At least I wasn't. Let me go look at the scores from last year.
Yeah, please do. Please do. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell you right now, the Philadelphia Eagles on defense, we will get better. The defense, the offense is not the problem. We're top 5. As a matter of fact, if you missed this, hold on.
What week was the bye?
A week 7 or 8. But this is the Philadelphia Eagles right here, right? The Philadelphia Eagles on offense.
First of all, we scored the week 2 was 24-7.
Who?
Oh, I forgot we had a close game with the Jags and
the Lions. The Lions was week 1.
I know, but I'm saying we also was in a close game with the Cardinals. Remember, a field goal won it.
Behind on the Jags in the monsoon in Philly.
Yeah, we were.
Cardinals. I mean, the Colts, the Texans. I mean, we had a lot of close games last year. But people act like they was blowing teams.
Packers was a close game. But Bears. I forgot the Bears. I forgot the Bears game.
The Bears game, I'm telling you. So a lot of close games last year.
It was.
Forget that and say, you know what, y'all suck this year. You're not blowing teams out. We never really blew teams out. Because for some odd reason, we kind of took our foot off the pedal and this and that. And that's what's going on this year again. We're up on double digits on this team. The only team that we wasn't up double digit on was the Washington Commanders last week. You know what I mean? But every other team, we was up double digits. So now we let them back in the game because we want to play soft. Even Big Play Slate came out week 2. I think it was week 1 or week 2. He came out and said, look, when we're up, we don't want to get beat over the top. I'm too old to be trying to chase somebody. You know what I mean? Like, this is for the young boys right here. So that's why we giving up so many passing yards, because we trying to not get beat over the top. And then the team, they're down. So, of course, they're going to throw underneath. That's the reason why the Eagles are, bottom defense when it comes to passing. But we wasn't blowing no teams out last year or this year. And this year is going to be hard. We're going to play some better competition, some close competition. Everybody is going to come after us. But the Philadelphia Eagles, top 5 in offense. Literally top 5 in offense. Passing yards, about 226. Rushing yards, 165. We are scoring almost 30 points a game. Almost 30 points a game.
Why are the Rams ahead of us?
The Rams are ahead of us because they're playing a lot of catch up as far as yards, but not points, though. The Rams are putting 24.5 points a game, about 25 points a game. So they're not scoring more than us, but they do.
This Rams game got me annoyed because I just don't know what to expect from them.
Expect the unexpected. Cooper Kupp is coming back.
You said you weren't worried about Cooper Kupp.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. You said, I'm not worried about Cooper Kupp. You said that on Twitter.
Yeah, I did. Only because even if he's not 100% or he's not the Cooper Cup, the Triple Crown winner, he's still a decoy. Meaning that
you said you're not worried about him.
Listen, I'm not worried about it, but the goddamn Eagles defense better be worried about him. I'm not playing on Sunday. I'm going to be at home doing my
play. It seemed like he was going to be a non-factor.
Cooper, the thing is, Cooper Cup to me, even though he's going to be a non-factor, I guarantee he's still going to have about 40, 50 yards.
You're about to jinx us.
I'm not jinxing you. I didn't say that the Rams are going to win, but common sense to me is I've been watching the Eagles the first 4 games. The middle is the kryptonite. Every team go through the middle with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's like the Red Sea. It's like, oh, like throw in the middle. Higbee, the last time they scored, I know people was like, oh, 3 touchdowns, 5 reception, whatever. But that was a different linebacker core. If Morrow don't play, we better be having nothing but DBs out there.
Nah, Morrow gotta play, period.
We better be having 3 safeties, like 4 DBs, and the rest rush because we gotta cover because it's gonna be Tutu Atwell. Pakuka Nuka, well, I call him Pakuka Nuka. But
you jinxing us.
I'm not. I'm telling you the breakdown.
Nakua is his name.
Whatever his name is, I don't take time to to listen how people pronounce his name to come on here and try to pronounce it all pretty. It is what it is. Pakuka Nuka. It is what it is.
You are going to jinx us. All this you talking.
What am I talking? Just saying.
You disrespecting Puka is gonna have him catching.
I have him on my fantasy team.
I have him on fantasy too. Put some respect on his name because that's bad luck.
Well, all right. How do you pronounce his name?
Puka Nakua.
Nakua. All right. You know what? PN. All right. Ain't nobody. PN is gonna do his thing, but the Philadelphia Eagles, like, no lie, you need to figure out what kind of defense. Even if we gotta go to a 3-4 up front, something like that, to prevent the middle from being open. The middle is open all day, and why the hell is Slay RDB's playing 10 yards back? Did you see the game against the Commanders? How Slay was looking like 80 years old, like he was like backing up and then wide open, quick slant, 10 yards and cut in. I'm tired of that. What are we afraid of? If you're afraid of Slay getting beat, play 2 safeties. Like just give them help or something. Give Slay help and then keep the other safety in the middle. I trust Bradbury more than I trust Slay at this point because at least Bradbury, like he's more physical. Your thoughts? No.
We're in a tough spot right now because with Avonte Maddox being out. Like,
I mean, he was out all last year. He was better last year. He was out all last year.
Okay, but we had Zach too.
Zach who?
Zach McPherson too.
He barely saw the field last year.
I don't trust.
Last year we was getting more sacks. That is the issue because last year the Philadelphia Eagles were getting more sacks, and if you look at these numbers right now, the Philadelphia Eagles. Hold on,
it's like we getting hella pressures, but we not hitting home.
Look, the Philadelphia Eagles are allowing 260 through the air.
You said we smoking hookah Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yo, hey, the Eagles are allowing 260 through the air and 63 on the ground and 22 points, right? 260 in the air, and we play some sorry ass quarterbacks, man.
It's because of all the injuries. Like,
it's because we're playing soft after we get a lead.
That too, but even with the Commanders, even when we didn't have a lead, we was playing soft. Even when we was playing from behind.
Look, somewhere in there, we got a lead. Like we scored 11 straight points on the Commanders. We were down halftime 17-10, I believe, and then boom, all of a sudden we were up 21-17, this and that. So somewhere in there, we stopped them and got the lead. What kind of defense was that? So I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are playing mind games, stupid mind games. When they up, they say, you know what, back up, guys. No, I need y'all to keep that same energy. Period.
But like you said, we also got to get some sacks up in this thing. Knowing like the weaknesses that we have in the secondary, like we gave Sam Howell way too much time to make plays.
But we did get 5 sacks, but Sam Howell did escape 3 of them. He escaped out of Carter's hand, like he escaped 3 sacks.
We have 5 sacks.
We had 5 sacks.
It did not look like we had 5 sacks in that game.
Morrow had 3. Thumbs up. 7. Who's number 7? Reddick got his first sack. Yeah, yeah, because every sack he gets, he like. So he got a sack.
That's why he got that thumb hurt. Sticking it all out like that.
It's healthy again. That's why he was like this.
But we need some more from him.
So we could have had 8 sacks. So he was like mobile enough to get out of those sacks.
But yeah, the penalties did kill us in that game too, though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I feel like it was the weak ass defense plus Washington getting up for us like we was their Super Bowl. Like, and also I think we underestimated Washington a little bit. At least Sam Howell. Because of what a bad game he had the week before.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Because divisional games are divisional games. And last year, the Commanders, the same exact thing that happened to us last year happened to us in the first.
They had that 8-minute drive.
They had a 14, 16 play drive to start off the game. So that had to me, I'm like, what is going on? A lot of penalties did help that drive though, but still, we could not get off the field. Like we kept on like, let's go. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then we went on a big play drive ourselves, but the exact same thing was happening. For some way, somehow, when we play the Commanders, like the Commanders get confidence. Your chest is up and out when they play the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? And then look pathetic against the Bills, look pathetic against the Bears, look pathetic against the damn Cardinals. Like the Commanders literally should have been 0-5. They've been behind every game against the Cardinals. The Broncos, they had to come back from
the Broncos. I forgot about that.
Yeah, 18 down from the Broncos. They got the backs blown out by the Bills. They lost to us. They lost 3 straight. So, but we made Sam Howell look like the next Peyton Manning, the next coming of the next greatest quarterback. So I need something to change.
But how much of this is play calling, and how much of it is what Desai has to work with?
Well, it depends. I mean, did you have the players to begin with? So you mean to tell me that the Nakobe Dean injury?
Not Nakobe, because I like
what to work with, especially on defense, because we had everybody else.
No, like Sidney, Justin Evans, having James play in the slot, Josh Jobe out here, Mario Goodrich was in the game.
But that's the thing. Like, he needs to come up with a package that he likes and just stick with so they could gain more confidence in that package. Because Nakobe Dean was out. Okay, cool. But we had 2 linebackers, Cunningham and Morrow. They are playing really, really good for us, solid for us, right? I mean, it's almost like if Nakobe Dean come back, do he start or he come off the bench or play special teams? Because our 2 linebackers are playing pretty doing well, right? Or no? Am I like?
Yeah, no. I feel like they're playing better than I expected. Because I feel like Nicholas Morrow had a great season last season. Zach Cunningham had been injured, so it was hard to tell what he was going to look like. But in training camp, I wasn't seeing that much from Nicholas Morrow. So I'm just surprised he's playing the way he's playing. But then he did lead the Bears in sacks last season. He had a lot of like forced fumbles, quarterback hits, and all that last year with the Bears. So it just seems like, I guess he's turning it up now that it's the regular season. But I feel like we need to keep them two in. Even when Nakobe Dean comes back, if they're still playing the way they're playing, if Nicholas is still playing the way Nick is playing, I'm not just throwing Dean in because he's healthy. No.
Yeah, and look, I agree. Look, I feel like that Morrow and Cunningham, one is fast, one is physical. I mean, the way they attack. Did you see that safety against the? I believe it was
the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Yeah, we had Jalen had threw that pick. First play on defense, boom, safety.
Boom, safety. And who got the safety? Morrow came in because of Carter and Davis. They kind of out, and then that's the type of linebacker that we've been missing. The guy that's going to go through the hole and not wait till the running back is in the hole and like, oh my God, I didn't see you hitting the hole. My bad. Let me tackle you 5 yards, behind freaking in the backfield somewhere. So we definitely are good. But I don't know what the issue is.
I just feel like the defense had such a strong game. Like, even week 1, like, the defense made a lot. Like, it was the offense, I felt like, that was really kind of holding us back week 1. The offense couldn't get moving. The defense had a big game for us week 1. Week 2, we had some injuries we had to adjust to. Like I said, Job and Mario Goodrich having to come into the game. So, of course, there was the defense regressed a little bit week 2 because of all those injuries to the secondary. Week 3, it seemed like they were right back against the Bucks, fully tuned up, like big game. And like the Bucks were playing good football. Like Baker was playing good football. And against the Bucks, it seemed like that defense was back. Then we go in Washington, it seemed like the defense disappeared. So it's been like on, off with the defense, which I don't know.
Do you think that they're playing down to the competition or what? Like, I mean, is that the problem? Well, divisional games are tough though. So
it's hard to tell with the divisional game.
And it seems like that every game we play in.
I don't think we played down to the Bucks, and the Bucks are still playing good football. I think they just got a win last week.
And it was raining then too. It seems like every game we play is raining.
Yeah, I don't think we played down to the Patriots. Again, the defense was sound to me week 1 against the Patriots. The offense was stuck and stagnant. Now, one thing that has been consistent, like I said, defense was on week 1, off week 2. But week 2 is when we hit all those injuries. Then the defense was back on week 3, then off week 4. One thing, though, the offense has had 2 really good games back-to-back. Jalen just had his first turnover-free game. So that is a good sign going into the Bucks game. Offense played good against the Bucks. Offense played even better against Washington. So the offense is building up that momentum.
Yeah, I mean, look, I love the fact that the Washington Commanders was like, hey, you know what? We're not going to let the Eagles beat us on the ground. We want Jalen Hurts to beat us. And he sure did that. I mean, he had over 300 yards throwing, 2 touchdowns through the air. I mean, some beautiful, beautiful throws to A.J. Brown, to Devontae Smith. Golly. My man is 102 pounds soaking wet. I'm surprised his spine is not going through his chest when he lands on the ground. Like, this went up both times against the Commanders last year and this year, almost identical. I mean, catches, big time catches, momentum shifting, changing catches. And look, man, so it was
the Rams might be sleeping on us a little bit because I did a Rams collab yesterday and looking in the comments, some Rams people was like, oh, AJ, outside of AJ, what do they have? I'm like, are you kidding me?
What?
Outside of AJ Brown, what do we have? A wide receiver 1B. Swift, who could catch out the backfield and make plays. Olamide Zaccheaus. Dallas Goedert. Don't play with it. That's what I'm like. Y'all really haven't been scouting the Eagles. Like, outside of AJ, what do we have? Some bad mofos. That's what we got.
But let's talk about the running game, though. How DeAndre Swift is the second leading rusher in the NFL. The first week, this dude had one
One
carry,
carry.
3 yards. One carry, 3 yards. Right now, he's about 90 something, well, probably 80 something behind Christian McCaffrey that started all 4 games. And even last game, he barely rushed for about 60 something yards. Even that. And he's still the second leading rusher. I mean, talk to me about the run game. DeAndre Swift, what a pickup, man. A first round pick. Like, this dude was a first round pick. We got him for some
That's a
back.
Philly dog, baby. He went to Georgia too. Them Georgia
And he's
boys.
back home.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We got Olamide. See, last year we had Hassan turning up because he was back home, right? This year we got Olamide Zacchaeus and DeAndre Swift turning up because they back home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But DeAndre Swift, the thing is, we got to keep running DeAndre. There was one drop, that first drive against Washington where we went 3 and out, our first 3 and out drive, we didn't run the ball once.
It wasn't the first drive because the first drive we answered back.
Not the first drive, our first 3 and out.
Okay.
The first time we had a punt,
we
did not run at all on that drive. Like, there should be no drives where we're not handing the ball off to Swift. Like, don't try to get cute. At no point should we, if we've seen it's been tested, it's been working. We went up against Big Ad, Vita Vea in the Bucks, still ran on them. We went up against all them dogs Washington got. They say, oh, we're not going to run on Washington. Ran on Washington. We need to go and continue to run the ball. Like, we shouldn't try to get cute.
Yeah, because the last game, DeAndre Swift had 14 carries, 56 yards, averaging 4 yards a carry, a touchdown, by the way. Jalen Hurts had 9 carries for 34, and then Kenneth Gainwell had 4 carries for 14. So total of 27 rush yards. Well, 27 carries for 104 yards. But then we threw the ball 37 times. On the other side, Sam Howell was 29 for 41 for 290, but they ran the ball 28 times, and rushed for 107. That has been the first time that a team has rushed for over 100 yards on the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way. And that was the first rushing touchdown scored on the Philadelphia Eagles. So we're allowing the second least rush yards. The first one is, I think, the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are allowing 60 rush yards on the ground, and we're allowing 63, all because of this last game. So we could run the ball, and we could stop teams from running the ball against us.
That's a good formula.
It's absolutely. But the problem is, the bad formula of that is we make every quarterback we play look like Tom Brady. And
no, not Baker.
Okay, we played 3. Congratulations, you stopped 1.
Okay, but I'm saying
75%.
Okay, but I'm saying we forced turnovers in that game.
Face the Josh Allens, the Tua.
All I'm saying is we're gonna get better and better. Like we said about this defense, it's a lot of new. The defense has to build some continuity. It's a lot of new faces all around that defense. A new play caller. They're gonna get better as the season goes on. And once we get some reinforcements in here, we picked up Bradley Roby. So James can go back to the outside, have a veteran presence in the slot, kick Job off the field. You know what I'm saying? Once we get Sidney Brown going, we know what a dog he's been in the preseason. He hasn't had a chance to get unleashed
because he hurt.
Once he gets back and gets going, him and Justin get that. We haven't even put all our dogs on the floor yet.
Well, our dogs gotta be healthy.
They're going to get healthy. They're going to be
back. When? You don't get healthy as the more games you play. You get a little more banged up.
No, I'm saying they're banged up right now, but they'll come back. People get injured and come back all the time. I'm saying Sean Desai, every week is a chance for him to get better. See what he did wrong. Get better. Get better. Get better. These young players, it's a chance for them. Jalen Carter is only going to be getting better. He's still a rookie. He's
All
going to
right.
be getting better.
So since you brought up Sean Desai, so what do you think about his defensive scheme so far? I mean, is it giving you Jonathan Gannon vibe from a couple years ago before he had them dogs last year? You know, the 70+ sacks, or is he like, okay, well, I see last year's potential. He just needed a little bit more time. People gotta get healthy. Like, what is going through your mind when you watch Sean Desai call this defense?
I feel like he's had his ups and downs. I feel like the Washington game was one of the worst games. But let's keep in mind who it was. Eric Bieniemy on the other side, a goat of a play caller. He's had a lot of different. He's had a lot of different combinations on the field too. So I'm gonna give Sean Desai some grace. I've seen a lot of highs. I feel like the Bucks game was a high. The Patriots game was a high. But week 2 against the Vikings, Mario Goodrich gets thrown in the game. That's probably what his first time getting into the game. Josh Jobe in the game. I'm saying like he's had to adjust on the fly. He hasn't even been able to get comfortable with his starters. So I don't know I don't know who to blame. I don't know if it's the guys the personnel, because they're depth pieces, they're practice squad pieces that's coming in and playing, or if it's Sean Desai not putting them in the right situation. So right now, I don't know who is to blame. We haven't seen Sean Desai at his full potential because we haven't had all the dogs on the float. But I do think as we go on, they will get stronger. Guys are getting reps. God forbid we have to keep with Jobe, but if that happens, Jobe is going to get better and better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know about Terrell, but guys should be getting better and better as the season. Hassan Reddick hasn't even been fully unleashed. Hopefully he gets unleashed. But I'm saying we know what he can do. There's a lot of potential on this defense that hasn't been unleashed yet. So it's only week 4 and we've won every game. I feel like in that Washington game, yeah, we were playing soft, but I feel like that was them putting the confidence, not wanting to give up deep balls, putting the confidence in the offense. Like, we'll let them get a little bit. We know our offense can come out and score. Now, I don't always agree with that. I don't
think that was the plan at all.
What you think the plan was?
The plan was to go out and get Sam Howell on his back. This dude had 19 freaking sacks. 19 sacks coming into the Philadelphia Eagles game. I'm like, you know what? If I'm EB, Eric Bieniemy, what am I going to do? Let me get the goddamn ball out Sam Howell's hands as fast as I can because my offensive line is trash. So what did they do? They came out, boom, boom, 1-2 throw, 1-2 throw. We was getting beat by the quick throws. It wasn't like I can't believe that Sean Desai, even me. I never coached defense. Yes, I played defense on Madden, but I never coached defense in real life. I play football, but if I'm watching tape, I see that the problem is that the Washington Commanders' offensive line is trash. Sam Howell is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL coming into this matchup. They got embarrassed the week before by the Buffalo Bills. And this is a divisional game. My mindset is like, yo, they're about to throw some quick stuff at us. The screen game, the quick throws. I mean, they're about to try to get rid of the ball as fast as they can. Unfortunately, I live in the DMV. So I listen to them goddamn cockroaches station talking about the goddamn Commanders all the time. And I'm telling you, everybody knows that the offensive line for the Commanders is trash. Why not our defense coordinator say, you know what? I think that they're going to do some quick throws. Why not play a cover 2 defense that covers the quick throw? A cover 2 will stop that quick throw. It really will, because then it brings everybody in and your safety's out. Why not do that? No, we want to play 10 yards back and then 14-play drive all the way down the damn field and score a touchdown. They kept getting the quick throws off, the quick screens, and that opened up the running game. And that's why they was able to rush for over 100 yards on us, because now we so focused about the quick throw, the running lane get open on the outside. Another problem we had in the Super Bowl, running on the outside. Robinson running on the outside. He was getting positive yards. Sam Howell, once you get your hand on the gun, throw him down. Nope, we want to run past him. You're like, oh, there's nobody up here. Let me run for 20 freaking yards. That's the problem. It's a lack of tackling. It's a lack of recognizing that this guy standing behind his offensive line needs to get rid of the ball. So let me be more aggressive. Let me start jumping some routes. Let me drop my linebackers back a little bit, at least 5 to 7 yards, because the ball going to come out quick. That was so confusing to me. And unfortunately, I had to watch and do play-by-play. So I was screaming the whole time. Why didn't you see this game plan coming? Quick throws.
You're stressing me out.
He stressed me out.
You came on this podcast saying we need to relax. We need to calm down. We need to not get worried. Now you over here about to pop a damn blood vessel, knowing that we got Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Higbee next week. This weekend. This don't sound like a man confident.
Look, I'm calm, but I'm just
saying. You are not calm. You are not calm.
Now we are isolating, Sean Desai. And then we're about to go to the offense. So now we're talking about, Sean Desai, what do you see over the first 4 games? So hopefully he changed, especially going against the Rams. I told Ramaholic, right, the last live stream that I was in, if I'm the Rams, I'm playing both Kupp and Nuka, right? That's his name?
Puka.
I'm playing both of them in the slot. I'm playing 4 wides, and I'm beating up the middle, because them 2 in the slot is nightmare for any team. They are identical. I watched the Rams play a couple times. Puka and Kupp, they are identical. They are some quick, sharp route runners. They could catch the ball in between traffic. And I'm telling you right now, if they don't come up with a better game plan, they better change to a 3-4. Change to a 3-4 right now and drop people back to stop and hope that Carter Davis, Milton Williams, BG, somebody could get to Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford now has thrown 5 interceptions over the last 3 weeks. 5 interceptions, 3 weeks. He only got 3 passing touchdowns. So he got a lot of yards, but no touchdowns. So we should be able to pressure him and jump routes and pick him off. So you can put this all you want, but that's reality. We're going to face it on Sunday. We came here to talk about the game preview. We ain't come here to talk about the Pat. We come to talk about Rams versus Eagles.
I'm scared for thank you, Puka Nacua. It's not hard. And you over here jacking his name up is going to juice him up to want to beat us.
He ain't listening to me. Oh, Puka Nuka ain't listening to me.
My point is, I'm scared for our secondary. But I feel like our offense, like I said, the offense has been heating up. Offense stagnant week 1. Offense stagnant week 2. Turnovers week 2. Defense was cooking, getting turnovers, picks, you know what I'm saying? Stops, all that. Offense wasn't doing shit. Offense is getting hotter and hotter. Offense turned up against the Bucs. Against the Washington Commanders, going toe-to-toe, scoring pretty much boom, 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 boom when we needed to, as soon as we was heating up. I think our offense will be able to take over this game. We've had 2 games. We had 2 games where the defense was rock solid, in my opinion. Patriots and Bucks. And even in the Vikings game, the defense was creating turnovers. Even though we was giving up plays, we was getting takeaways and we were getting turnovers. That didn't happen in the Washington game, which was very disappointing. But I feel like our offense will be able to cook in this game. We already know A.J. Brown going up against Akello Witherspoon. We saw what happened in that Steelers game. Akello couldn't cover A.J. 2 touchdowns on Witherspoon. Now he's with the Rams. So we already know that's a matchup we should be winning already. Jalen Hurts had his first game with no turnovers last game, getting even better. DeAndre Swift just getting better and better as the weeks go on. So Dallas Goedert still waiting to go off. Like, we talking about all the dogs that the Rams got, and they had some dogs. But, you know, we got some pits. You know what I'm saying? We got them bulls. You know what I'm saying? On offense. Because just as like we talking shit about the Eagles defense, the Rams defense ain't no motherfucking Eagles defense last year.
See, hold up. See, now the Rams. Let's go to the defense, man. The Rams are, if you look at this right here, this is the defense right here. The Rams are allowing teams 184 passing through the air and 111 on the ground, allowing teams to score 21 points. So, but they are up here though. Like, they are up here. They are like top 10, top 11 in defense, and we are like 18.
Okay,
so doing something more better than us. So I'm not going to sleep on the Rams.
First of all, let's talk about who the Rams played. The Colts. Who they got? Who the Colts got?
A winning record. Last time I checked.
Okay, but I'm saying who they got that could smoke a defense.
I mean, okay, next. All right, nobody.
Anthony Richardson wasn't even playing that game. Let me go on to that little, and they barely got out the Colts game because they want to talk about some other Eagles barely beat. Y'all barely beat the Colts. First of all, in that game, they got Trey Sermon. Let's start there. Yeah, you're going to have a good Russian defense when you got Trey Sermon. Who is even on the Alex Pierce, Alec Ogletree? Like,
what game is that?
This was their last game, was the Colts. Duh, you're going to have a good defense playing against that Colts team with nobody. They played against the Seahawks. Yeah. They played the Niners. They played the Bengals. They ain't played an offense.
I mean, they played some good team with some wide receivers. They played the Bengals with Chase and Higgins and stuff.
That was that first game where the Bengals and Joe Burrow was acting like, they lost. They lost.
Offenses though, but they did play some offense. Don't act like what they played the Giants.
They lost to the Niners. When they played a good offense, they lost.
What do you mean? They played the 49ers. Who cares?
They lost.
But they're still allowing passing yards, though. Listen, passing yards is less than us, what we're allowing.
That's skewed. Remember how you said we gave up that big rushing game to Washington, so that's skewing our numbers. Their numbers are skewed because the Colts wasn't doing G, so that made their defensive rating look better because they play a weak-ass team in the Colts.
Wait, I'm a little confused right now. They play the 49ers, they play the Seahawks, and they play
the Bengals.
Right? All right,
they play the Bengals week one.
But their defense have allowed 188 passing against Jamar Chase Higgins, against DK and Lockett, against Debo and Ayuk and Kittle. 188 yards.
In that game alone? No, in that game.
No, average throughout the season. Average.
Yeah, because how an average works, you can have a big number and then you have an outlier. That Colts game was so low for them, it made their average look better.
Not that low.
It was.
Not that low. Not against big offenses like that.
McCaffrey rushed for 116 yards on them alone.
Yeah, I hear you.
Swift can do that.
Yeah, but I hear you. But the problem is this. I'm talking about the weapons that these teams have. A DK.
We got the best weapons outside the Niners. Who got better weapons than us outside the Niners?
No, we have better weapons than what? Well, in my opinion, we have a better wide receiver core than the Niners for sure.
We about to pop that defense wide open.
Okay, look, I'm all for it.
I'm saying they defense might Matthew Stafford. Their defense might look better than on paper than ours, but it's not.
Yeah. But maybe their defensive coordinator is doing better adjustment than ours. Maybe that might be the issue. That might be.
They got blown open by the players that blow open every other second team. The reason why they look good on their average is because last week, what's his name? Their number Alec Ogletree. Is that A Ogletree? What?
I mean,
Ogletree was their number one receiver, only had 48 yards. That's why their average looks so good, because they played Ogletree, Pierce, Allie Cox last week. That was the wide receiving core they played last week. Allie Cox, Jay Downs, Kay Granson. Who are these guys?
the same guys that we played, against the Patriots, right? Who the Patriots wide receiver core?
My point
is, Mac Jones still took us over 300 yards. He took us over 300 yards, though, almost 300 yards.
You bringing up where we stand on the rankings. You can't just look at the rankings. You got to look at individual games and opponents. I'm saying we're still a better defense than them.
The only quarterback we kept in check was Baker Mayfield.
Okay, my point in all this is that this is the best offense that the Rams is going to have to face. They play the Niners. When they played a heavy offense, they lost. They're about to play a good offense again. They're about to play a top 2 offense again. They gonna pop like them Pillsbury biscuits when you pop it open. That's all I'm saying. Now, we over here talking about, our defense this, our defense, I'm scared. They defense need to be scared. Their cornerback 1 got mossed.
Oh, yeah. Look,
last year.
Their defense, to me, they are not that great. They are. Let me see some stats here. I think they are.
You need to go with them dang stats. You need to look at what happened in the game.
All right, so this is it right here, right? All right, of course I got to put up stats, man. You know what I mean? Because I do.
Lie, men lie.
Hey, hold on. Look. The Rams are bottom in turnover ratios. That means that they turn the ball over more than they take the ball, meaning that Matthew Stafford have thrown 5 interceptions and they only got 2 turnovers throughout that time. Literally, he threw 5 interceptions and only got 1 interception and 1 fumble. So yes, I'm agreeing with you, and I just want to show some people some numbers that the Rams defense have taken the ball away 1 fumble, 1 interceptions. So the Philadelphia Eagles have 9 turnovers with like more fumbles. I think like 7 fumbles or 3 interceptions and 6 fumbles, whatever it is. But so we could get Matthew Stafford. So yes, I'm saying we can get to Matthew Stafford. I'm not trying to crap on our defense at all. I'm just trying to say, don't, respect the Rams offense because they are a top 4 offense. They are above us in offense, right? They could put, but they can't put the points up, but they could put yards, which is the Eagles' problem, getting off the goddamn field with the dink and dunk. So watch out for that. That's all I was saying.
All I'm saying is it's 4 weeks into the season. I'm not like defining nothing off no stats 4 weeks. None of them stats don't mean ye to me right now. We only 4 weeks into the season. Like, I need more data points before I'm drawing any conclusions just solely based off stats. All I know for a fact is when we got some holes on defense. But let's not act like they got the boys to contain our offense as well.
Is it holes or the scheme?
Whatever the problem is, we got some issues on defense. Yes. But let's not act like they got the defense to be able to hold us either. Like we over here saying, I'm worried about, them being able to do this, them being able to do that. We got the better offense. I don't see them holding us. Now, this might be a high-scoring game because of the fact, but I'm just saying, I feel like we'll be able to keep up with them scoring-wise. Now, will we be able to stop some shit? I don't know. I'm going to need week 3 defense to come back out. Bring them out. That defense that trots out on the field better be that same defense I saw week 3.
But see that defense, you also I think you started off with three safeties. Like they were so concerned with Roby on the outside, with all that stuff that they kind of try to kept everything inside. Um, I mean, look, Sidney Brown is not playing, and he actually started week 3, so he's not playing. We don't know who's going to start on the outside. Is it going to be Job again or Bradbury? And then is Roby is going to be
Do
able
you want Roby to play?
Yeah, absolutely.
But do you think he's up to speed though?
I don't give a goddamn. Yo, put him in the slot. You know what I mean? Yo, he been playing the slot 85% of his career. That's where he made his money, is in the slot.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm just saying, is he caught up to speed with our team? Like
I mean,
he hasn't played football. Like he hasn't been
about defenses though. Like if you know what a cover is, you don't really need to know. Oh my God, the Eagles. You say, hey guys, we been a cover 2. You know your position in a cover 2. If we been a cover 3, you know where you're supposed to be on a cover 3. So that's what I'm saying. So even if you don't really up to speed with exactly, but if you call a cover that he's used to playing already, that we've been playing, so he'll be able to be, up to do fine.
Is he gonna be in shape? Is he gonna be in shape?
So are you talking about endurance wise? I mean, because
he's in shape because he hasn't been on a roster. It's October. It's been a training camp. It's been preseason. It's been off-season workouts. He been at his home gym.
He doesn't have to play, 100% of the snaps. I mean, you could, put, either Job in the slot or else Rick's in the slot. But the slot gives you the ability to get more help with your linebackers, with your safeties. That's why the Avonte Maddox was so good in the slot, playing those big tight ends like Kittle and Kyle Pitts like a couple seasons ago, because he still had help. So it's easier to help a guy in a slot than on the outside when you one-on-one on an island by yourself. A double move and you're cooked. Like we saw that with Forbes. You know what I mean? A double move and you cook. You miss a freaking you try to go for a knockdown. He cut the ball. That's a 100-yard touchdown. So it's easier to hide. The slot is kind of difficult now, right? The whole in and out, this and that. But that's fine. But I'd rather hide them in the slot with help, not one-on-one. Definitely with help in a slot than put them. I mean, Ricks could play. He could play the slot too. I mean, just give these guys a chance. But right now, we need our big dogs on the outside, Slay and Bradbury on the outside.
Yeah, we need Bradley to play. I see that Nick was saying we'll see, so it's not out the equation. So what?
Like saying that? Man, who the hell is David?
I don't know. This gotta be one of your subscribers.
No, I ain't know, man. He a Cowboy fan.
I don't know what he doing in here.
So the stats of you being 4-0 mean you the best team at the moment. Hey, we mean that we winning games. That we finally
know what he talking about. He trying to talk to you.
Bring him out.
That was T.I. who said bring him out.
I
thought that was Jay-Z.
I don't know, man. Bring it out. I think it was Jay-Z too, but I don't know.
But
yeah,
what's your key to the? What is your key to the game?
Look, and the key to the Eagles' key to victory is you have to run the ball. You have to run the ball. You have the second leading rusher on your freaking goddamn team. This dude is, in my opinion, right now, kind of as equal as Shady. Shady to me was like too,
loosey with the ball.
Like he was running sideways and holding the ball like a loaf of bread, this and that. But Swift he's so shifty and so quick with it, and he protects the ball. Like he was a first round pick. This dude was in the first round. Detroit Lions was picking top 5 at that time, I believe. This dude was a top 5, top 10 pick, and we got him for a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? A slice of cold pizza. Like they just gave it to us. Like just say, boom, here you go. So definitely establish the run game. Second, get after Matthew Stafford. 5 interceptions over the past 3 weeks. This dude got 3 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions over the past 3 weeks. Yes, he did not have Cooper Kupp, but we don't know how healthy Cooper Kupp is. He's gonna be in game shape, right, Simone? He's
Right.
been on the sideline.
He hasn't played in a minute.
So we don't know how healthy he's gonna be. And my last game, my last key is this: adjustments on defense, the middle, protect the freaking middle. If they could protect the middle, I'm confident on the outside. If you could protect the middle, meaning Higbee is going to be in the middle. Puka Nuka, he's going to be in the middle.
Puka Nakua.
Whatever. Puka Nakua, he's going to be in the middle. Cooper Kupp might be in the middle, so protect the middle. If you do those 3 things, you are walking out of there with at least a double-digit win, easy.
I feel like one, like you said, establishing the run, keeping the running game going. Nobody's been able to stop it so far. 2, hitting home with Matthew Stafford, not giving him enough time to find a broken play, not giving him enough time to convert 3rd and longs like we was doing with the Commanders, not giving him enough time to make something out of nothing, creating that pressure and hitting home, getting those sacks. So I think that's gonna be the biggest thing. I really see the offense having a good game this game. I really felt that energy last week in the game against Washington. I felt that energy, that excitement from the offense. Jalen Hurts protecting the football. I want to see that again. Jalen Hurts taking off. You know what I mean? We had that one big run from Jalen and getting that first down last game. Of course, I don't want to see him taking off all the time, but it has been times in the first 3 games where I felt like, he could have, did a little bit more to get the first down or, use his legs a little bit more. But I want to see that pressure coming to Matt Stafford and not letting him, not getting pressure, and then he's finding something downfield or he's finding a little check down right there, like hitting home, because Matt can carve us up with the arm, running the ball, running the swift, and letting this offense explode. Like, I'm ready to see an explosion from the offense. Like, I had a lot of fun with this offense last season. I want to see that again.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, we need to get back to running and gunning. And look, I think that Jalen Hurts, I'm not worrying about the Philadelphia Eagles, man. You know what I mean? Like, we start this live stream because I saw a lot of you Eagle fans / whatever creator you are, having word about the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't have no words about the Philadelphia Eagles. We will be fine, but I still got to bring out the matchups concerns a little bit. But it is what it is. But Perry Lewis, is Sidney Brown a go for Sunday? Sidney Brown is out right now. Yeah, he's out. And is Fletcher Cox being out a concern? Nope, because you know what? We got this right here. Jalen freaking Carter is a monster, and his game is coming, especially when he want to take a picture with Aaron Donald. Yeah, he's definitely going to show up and show out.
Right.
Like that, Jalen Carter will have at least 2 sacks and a forced fumble this game. And that's my hot take for Jalen Carter. 2 sacks and a forced fumble in this game. He wants to make his mentor, someone he looks up to, proud and say, wow, I'm about to pass the torch to him. And I think that he's going to be dominant. Him and Jordan Davis. And Jordan Davis, nobody's talking about Jordan Davis. This dude is quietly having one of the best seasons. Well, his second season, first time full starting out of any defensive tackle, but nobody is talking about him because Jalen Carter is taking the attention away. But this dude, pass rush rate, just getting to the quarterback, he is top in the league. He is making us one of the best run-stopping defense because of Jordan Davis and Carter. And then everybody else just feed off of them, like cut in the middle, Morrow getting sacked, Fletcher Cox looking like he's 25-year-old Fletcher Cox again, all because of Jordan Davis. He's setting double teaming, triple team sometimes. So I'm not worried about Fletcher Cox being out. He's just the next man up. Milton Williams, he could go. He's a young dude. So him and Carter rotating Davis. We got some depth on that defensive line. So I think that will be fine. So
yeah.
Before we head out.
I think we're going to be fine, too, with the depth. Of course, we will want Fletcher Cox to be able to play, but it's just that time. It's that time to give Jalen Carter more reps. It's that time to let Jalen Carter cook. Big game. Like you said, no better game to have Jalen Carter take over this defense than against Aaron Donald and his team. He's been getting comparisons to him, right there with him in pressures. So I think this is no better time than to see more Jalen Carter, more Jordan Davis. This is a game for the dogs. This is a game for the Philly Dogs. We need DeAndre Swift have a big game. We need Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis to have a big game. So I'm excited for this game. I feel like it's going to be a good one. Rams fans keep trying to have me scared. So I think
who?
Rams fans.
Oh man, stop this.
Never mind. I don't want to talk G because I be talking G and it be coming back to bite me. So I ain't gonna talk G until after the game. But Rams fans keep trying to have me scared. So maybe that's a good thing because they're so confident and cocky that they're gonna beat us. So I think that's good superstition wise.
All right. So let's go to the score prediction. What is your score prediction and who wins?
Of course, the Eagles win. I'm going to say Rams 17, Eagles 30-plus points.
Rams 17, Eagles 30-plus points. Okay, well, I have the Philadelphia Eagles 31, and I have the Rams 27. I just feel like that is going to be on our defense, that Matthew Stafford is going to have the ball driving down, and they need a touchdown to score, and either Carter, somebody is going to come up big, a strip sack, an interception, and then we're going to take a knee on that ass. We're going to take a knee and walk out of there 5-0. So 31-27. You got 17 because the Philadelphia Eagles let teams in the games. So I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I feel like they know this. These are competitors. They know this. They know everybody talking G. They know the defense players know they're talking G. Defense players watch what the Bears did against Washington. I feel like them boys going to be ready to get up, get active, make a statement. One thing about defenses, they hungry. There's a different type of dogs than the offense. You know what I mean? Defenses like to make statements. You see the way they get up, after a tackle. They ready to eat. This has to be a statement game. Thank you, General. This has to be a statement game. And I think the defense knows that.
Man, I don't give a goddamn if it's a statement game or a kiddie game or we win by one. A win is a win. We're 5-0. And guess what? We might be the first team in NFL history to become 5-0 after losing the Super Bowl. I don't know, but we sure were the first team besides the 1995 Packers to lose the Super Bowl and then come back 4-0. So who knows? As long as we keep winning, you stack them wins up as much as you can. Because who knows when the wins will stop. But right now, you keep the main thing, and that's keep winning. So any last words, Symone, before we go? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you go subscribe to both channels. My girl Symone with the sports. Any last words? Take us out of here.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Make sure y'all have y'all Kelly Green jerseys on. The new Kelly Greens. If you had a throwback, that's fine. But right now, the new Kelly Greens are undefeated. So make sure y'all have y'all new Kelly Green jerseys on. If you got one, throw that G on. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's get behind this team. Defense, stand up. It's going to be at the Rams' house, but we know Eagles fans travel. So let's just bring that energy from home. Sean Desai said in his introductory press conference that he wants a defense that you can feel. He said he wants us at home saying, whoo, I felt that. That was a big play. So let's just hope that this defense comes out and make a statement this game.
All right. As always, go Birds.